Go the frick to Eep. What could you do this? Go the frick to Eep then! I have class tomorrow. Go to Eep. Like, I'll freaking. I need to be a loyal viewer. What? I hope the microphone's fine. Because I realized last stream that since my settings had gone all whacked up because the video had to update, my screams of like terror and everything was just... I fell down the well. Look, I wasn't planning on streaming tonight, but then I'm like, I'm freaking bored as heck. Also, are you going to be there or be square on Saturday? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, that. Oh, I forgot about. I saw that, but I forgot to say anything. I guess I'll be there. Like, oh god. Hit the desk. I'm going to... You'll be square either way because Minecraft. I guess I'll be there and also be square. Actually, no, I'll be triangle. No, why would I be cube though? Cause like 3D, not 2D. Oh, I replied to the wrong thing. When did I be a cube? Yeah. I just put a thumbs up. Okay, so switch stream. Man, I'm so good at streaming. That's the right one. Oh, I forgot about PNG. Open sesame. Yippee. Where did I go? Oh, there I am. Oh wait, I probably have to hide myself anyway. Oh yeah, like rip Mr. Windibank. Rip Sholmes, but like he's not important. We lost a real soldier. With the last time I did this. Oh god. Can you hide my PNG like peeking out from behind the animal gang? Wait. Oh yeah, so you're there in spirit. Oh, where is Ramst? That's profile pictures. Nope. I swear that, like, I have things organized. So I can, you know, do the, you punk. I need to, like... Okay, I found trips thing. Image. PogChamp. You don't know how many, like, freaking stuff I have on this. On OBS. It's crazy. Frick. Where'd it go? Where did Trip go? Stream stuff, this, that, and the third. Oh, there he is. I gotta, like, group you guys, like... Too bad, apparently. Okay, you're just right there. There you go. You're right there. Okay, what was it? Oh yeah! Being a freaking lawyer in, like, the 19th century. Oh, and Chom's getting shot? Like, but he's not important. Like, but I need to, like, hide myself and everyone else, though, for, like, the time being. Okay. Because, oh hey, let's get a recap of what freaking happened. Right off the bat. I'll be alright, Mr. Naruhodo. After them, go! Behind that door, in the storeroom. Hurry! It's Gina! From that moment, Windibank's pawnbrokery became a crime scene. Everything that followed happened in a whirlwind of activity. The arrival of the police, the preliminary investigation of the scene, and the questioning. It was just before dawn, before I was allowed back to my lodgings at 221B. Man. Iris! Oh, Iris. A telegram came, but all it said was, wait at home. Oh, yes, we asked one of the policemen to have it sent. It was simply impossible to come back. When I woke up, I was all alone. Hurley and Ginny were gone. Everyone was gone. Oh. Oh, no, wrong thing. Iris! The bean! She just left by herself. Also, I don't, voice. What happened, Bruno? Poor Iris. She's trembling. She's obviously trying very hard not to let herself get too worried. I'll explain everything that I know. Something awful has happened, hasn't it? Yes, I'm afraid so. Ah! When Iris gets sad, I get sad. And when anyone gets sad, actually, I get very sad. Very sad. I get... This furry can hold so much trauma. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Iris, but Mr. Windibank is dead. He was shot. We discovered it in the early hours of the morning. Oh, yes, I had a feeling. You did? Well, I saw all these police carriages pulling up outside his shop, so I knew something must have happened there. When we entered Windibank at the small hours, we disturbed a gang of 2 thugs. They ran out onto the street, and I chased after them, but they got away. Oh, what the heck? So, it was one of them who shot old Mr. Windibank, I suppose. I don't know, but that's not what the police believe at the moment. Oh, well, why not? They've arrested someone else as their prime suspect, you see. Gina. Ginny? But why? Well, the thing is... no, Ginny wouldn't do something like that. I know. None of us think she did it. Then why have they arrested her? I'm sorry. There was nothing I could do. What? Event at Windibank. Show him situation, Susato, and Gina's arrest. Let's just show him the situation. So, where's Hurley then? Is he still there investigating the scene? He really ought to have some breakfast. It's not good for him to miss meals. I don't want you to worry, Iris, but I have some news about Mr. Sholmes. He was taken to hospital this morning. What? Well, when we entered Windibank, a gun was fired, and he took a bullet. Hurley was shot! No. It's alright. His life isn't in danger. Really? Are you sure? Where is he? Which hospital? He's at Saint Sinners or Signers? I don't freaking know. I really want to say Saint Sinners because that just seems like weirdly fitting. They're attending to him there. I must see him at once. I'm sorry, Iris, but you can't. Why not? That's not fair. He's a family member. I should be allowed. No, I mean, nobody can see him at the moment. He's not allowed any visitors. They're preparing to operate, you see. To operate? Oh, poor Hurley. I'm so sorry. Injured Sholmes. It was the 2 thugs who were in with oh my god. Who were in Mr. Windibank's shop. I can't speak today. Hold on. Can I do words today? No, I cannot. They shot Mr. Sholmes when we disturbed them, you see. It was pitch black inside the shop at the time. My mind went totally blank, I'm afraid. I just froze. After them! Go! God. After that, I ran out into the street, but... well, they were long gone. I shouldn't have hesitated. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away. I think that's a very good thing. Sorry? Well, if you'd seen which way they went and chased after them, you might have been shot as well, Bruno. Oh! She's too precious for this world. On top of everything else, I couldn't bear that. Oh, Iris. Where's Susie, Bruno? She's still at the police station. Oh, why? I expect she's still being questioned. The police said they wouldn't be finished for a while. Why aren't you there then? Well, I didn't get a good look at the criminals anyway, so they weren't questioning me for long. And Mr. Sato stayed behind at the scene to tend to Mr. Sholmes, so they didn't get started until later. Ah, I see. Besides, one of us had to come back to be with Iris. I'm glad Inspector Gregson agreed to me leaving early. You should have let me know, and I would have come to the station. Oh. I don't understand why they arrested Ginny. It's not fair. What about the two thugs that were at the scene? Why aren't they the prime suspects? After all, they shot Hurley dead, didn't they? No, I mean, Mr. Sholmes isn't dead, Iris. This is all so horrible. The thing is, Mr. Windibank was found on the floor in the storeroom where he keeps all the deposited articles. And the storeroom door was locked from the inside. I see. But he wasn't alone in there. Gina was found next to him on the floor as well. My God. Ah, yes, I love these locked room cases. My favorite ones. And according to the detective who investigated afterwards, don't tell me there was no one else in the room. Yes, exactly. How did you know? It's the only explanation. Yes, the only explanation indeed. What do you mean by that, Bruno? Well, what can I say? I'm darned if I agreed, darned if I don't. There's a cat screaming. What the frick? Is that Wagahai? Screaming at me? We're cooked. I'm afraid I'll need to go out again now, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment, but I can at least try to find out how Mr. Sholmes and Gina are getting on. I want to go too. Take me with you, Bruno. I can't stand just sitting around here waiting. I'm not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old child to the scene of a murder, but I don't want to leave her all alone here either. Alright then, Iris. Perhaps you can help me. Oh, yes! I'd love to! Gina's at the prison. Mr. Sholmes is probably in his hospital bed. And don't forget, we have to visit the crime scene. We need to conduct a thorough investigation. Ah, I can see you're ready for action. I imagine Iris would appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later. You now have Iris entered into your party. Iris Wilson has entered your party. There's one thing I want to check. Actually, wait. I need to do this real quick. That spade has been there since we started renting the place. Bruno, that's not a spade. It's a shovel. Ah, you're a shoveler, are you? I had the feeling you'd pick me up on that. Oh, no. A pick is something else entirely. Now I've dug myself into an even deeper hole. I got the achievement, Ace of Spades. We're going to see more of the spades and shovel debacle. Shrimp. We were rather lucky to find the old aquarium left behind here. The prawns we put in there are doing rather well, and the anemones too. Apparently, tanks like those were very popular in London before I was born. Oh, you mean they're not anymore? They're not anymore? I think people discovered there was too much effort to clean them out and change the water all the time. I can believe that. Prawns and anemones are fun. For a while. Can I read this? Oh, this looks like a telegram. It is, but you mustn't open it, not under any circumstances. Alright, I won't. Now then, let's see. No, what did I just say? You mustn't open it. Don't worry, I won't. With this special concoction I've developed, I'll be able to see through the envelope without having to open it. No, that's not allowed either. Oh, but I'm sure it's something important. Little geniuses sure can be mischievous. I want to read the note. Let me read the note, Kate. The Daruma doll I brought with me from home, still with only one eye colored in. I said I colored the other eye once I won my first court case here in Britain, but... That's cruel! Only letting it have one eye. Yes, but it's because I don't consider myself a good enough lawyer yet, you see. Once I become a fully fledged lawyer, Mrs. Otto will color in the other eye for me. Well, in that case, why not color in the other eye now? And then every time you win a new case, give it an extra eye. You can never have too many eyes, you know. Call me crazy, but I've never considered that. Every time he wins a case, he gets an eye. Every time he loses a case, take an eye. Wait a frickin' minute. Okay. We've only been here in London for about 2 months, but my desk is starting to look a little messy already. Harley's desk is far worse, you know. I'm sure if I tried hard enough, I can make my desk as messy as Mr. Sholmes. I wonder... You don't think I can? Well, it takes a certain genius to reach the level of disorder, you know. The path of true mess is long and arduous, it seems. Yeah, I don't think I want to have anything be as messy as Mr. Sholmes' desk. So this is the tea set that Mrs. Sato brought with her from Japan. Let's hope she hasn't noticed me slipping sugar and milk into my cup when she makes it. It's just so bitter. Susie's lovely green tea has had quite an impact on Hurley, you know. He stopped putting milk and sugar in his coffee even. And Hurley is normally habitually opposed to bitterness. Huh. I wonder why. He really just loves that bitter green tea, I guess. Do you know, I've never seen inside Mrs. Sato's room. I haven't so much as put my head around the door. Oh, Susie often invites me up. It's so much fun. Really? What's your room like? I can't tell you that. Oh. A young maiden's private chambers is a place of bittersweet secrets, you know. Where have I heard that before? I suppose some things are the same the world over. Okay. That's... New location has been added. I love attic rooms, don't you? They're so exciting. This place feels different to normal today for some reason. It's always a bit quiet when Hurley's not around. Okay, so there's one interaction here, like, I kept seeing this and I'm like, is this real? And I think it's here, like it's somewhere in the suite. The fire's burning comfortably in the grates again today. It's a very different feeling to a Japanese hibachi somehow. Hurley's been working on his disguises recently. He's been dressing as a woman, mainly. Okay, that right off the bat. God, okay, it's true then. He does. Really? Mr. Sholmes dresses in women's clothes? And honestly, I'm not surprised. Yes, you see the lady in that photographic print on the mantelpiece? That's Hurley. What? What do you mean that's... Why does he have a picture of himself on the mantelpiece? I mean, why wouldn't you have a picture of yourself on the mantelpiece, but a picture of yourself dressed up as a woman? I love that. I love that so much. Why though? But why? He's quite stunning. I'm going to freaking start spamming my emotes. Runa, I swear to God. He's quite stunning. You have said a lot of words today, man. This is where you note down ideas, isn't it, Iris? Let's see, what does it say today? Ah, the Boscombe Valley Mystery. We visited Boscombe Valley recently for a picnic, you see, but I forgot to bring the tea. So when Hurley became thirsty, he decided to drink from the Boscombe pool. He gave himself an awful tummy ache. Oh dear. Hurley sat there, miserable as can be, in that field of flowers after that, just like when you saw him yesterday. That really is an unsavory tale. How do you make a book out of that? That's a chummy little white shelf, and full of chummy little bottles, too. But the contents of them aren't quite so charming, it seems. I'm so close now! I've nearly developed a rainbow smoke grenade, you know? So you're still working on those colorful but fumey explosives, are you? I tell you what, when I've perfected it, I'll fire the first shot at you, Bruno. What an honor. What an honor to be shot like rainbow smoke grenades at. Fitting. Come to think of it, I haven't seen you doing much writing recently, Iris. But this paper already sets up in the typewriter. I notice. As if you're about to start. I'm a little bit stuck for a new story idea, actually. Well, you could consider using what happened to Mr. Natsume, perhaps? Oh, yes, that's a fabulous idea! And a great title just popped into my head as well. The Adventure of the Catty Man. How's that, Bruno? Of the Catty Man. Your beautiful tea set is out here on the table as usual. A cup of one of your special herbal blends always helps me relax when I'm feeling the strain. Poor Hurley, he hasn't had a drop of tea today. I wish I could take some to the hospital for him. It's okay, he's going to be fine. Sholmes has gone through worse, probably. I mean, with his line of work, I wouldn't be surprised. It's an unusual way to make use of a large metal chest as a table for tea and coffee. But it's a very sturdy box, and I've noticed that it's always locked. Ah, well, that's because that box contains some of my most important things, which you have no intention of telling me more about, judging from that guarded smile. So, this stuff, oh yeah. Ah yes, the letters V and R inscribed on the wall in bullet holes. Isn't it the initial of the Queen or something? That's right, but Hurley isn't a very good shot, sadly. I can't remember how many times he had to replaster that patch of wall before he managed to make the letters. That must have gotten like a freaking... I feel like Gregson would have been called or something, just like, what in the blazes is happening here? And it's like, that. Like, the police would have been called, like, oh yeah, there's like gunshot fired in like 221B. Especially if like he kept doing it until he got it right. Is he a patriot or a plasterer? A little bit of both. Now, this really is Mr. Sholmes' faithful performing partner, then. The Stravadar. Oh my god. The Strappy Scar. The Scrapifarius? No, it's no good. It's gone. He was trying to... The virtuoso's violin that he found in a pawnbroker's and managed to buy for next to nothing. I hope Hurley gets well soon. I miss hearing his violin playing already. Oh, Iris, I'm sure he will. Look at Mr. Sholmes' desk. It's completely clear. It looks totally different without that enormous machine on it. Hurley lives in an absolute mess all the time. And he never notices when things go missing. Even Mr. Sholmes must have noticed that huge lump of metal is no longer there, surely. I mean, you'd think. There's all sorts on these shelves. Chemistry apparatus, books, papers, and lots of things I've never seen before. It's all heaped so high, I can't help feeling that the whole lot is going to topple at any moment. Yes, Hurley does tend to overload the shelves. That's one way of putting it. He wanted to look something up in one of those books the other day, you know. But it was so tightly crammed in, he gave up and went to buy a brand new copy instead. That... I don't think there's any more around here. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, of course. How could I forget about Napoleon? All these are mementos of Mr. Sholmes' past cases, I think. If he'd been involved in my case, I wonder if the beefsteak from the La Carnival would be on display here. Hurley says that Waggy is a memento, too. What? How? He tried really hard to get the little fella to stay on those shelves at first. But he had to give up in the end. Waggy just wouldn't keep still. Yes, funny that. I guess that's because that's the only memento of Saseki, I guess. Because he couldn't take her with him. Anything else? Nope, okay. We can't... Okay, wait, we can't go to the hospital, okay. Let's go out to Baker Street. Oh yeah, okay, there's the police. What's up? Look at that horse. There's still a Scotland Yard carriage outside Windibank's. I never imagined we'd be investigating a case so close to home. Poor Iris. She's very upset by all this. I'm sorry. I was there. I should have done more. None of this is your fault, Runo. So please, don't apologize. But it's the criminals who are to blame for all this. So let's investigate and work out how to catch them. Yes, you're right. The horse. Iris, you have anything to say about... It's already been 2 months since we've been taking lodging here above Mr. Sholmes' office. So can't quite believe it. Never expected things would turn out like this. when Hurley comes back home, let's have a big party. That's a great idea. I'm sure it won't be long. Mr. Sholmes is very tough. Yes. Oh. I keep forgetting that, Zeke's is, like, up there on the top. I keep forgetting that. Oh, wait. Let's go here. Oh, wait, can't. Oh, wait, yeah, okay, so Iris is just. I can't talk to Iris. I'm dying. It might be my time to go, guys. I think a visitor's place would be a good idea. Let's go see Sholmes. See if he's not in the bed. Okay. Saint Sinners. Hurley! Oh! He's not here. No, that's strange. The nurse definitely said he was in the bed by the window, didn't she? Oh, I know what's probably happened. Hurley was being a big baby, and the bullet wound wasn't that bad after all, so he's been sent home. I'm not so sure about that. Baby or not, there's no question that it was a fairly serious injury that Mr. Sholmes suffered. Oh. Hello, what are we here? Oh. This ward is off limits. No business. So what are you doing here, eh? Why are you... Well, I'll have you know, we're Hurley's next of kin. Eh? Oh, well, begging your pardon then, ma'am, sir. A little lady and a curious Eastern gentleman. A great mystery solver as a mysterious family, eh? I don't know what accent I'm doing. I don't know. I'm not a Bobby. If that's how you see us, sure. Where is he, Constable? Where's Hurley? I believe he's currently in the operating theater, ma'am. Undergoing extensive operation. Extensive? It has been several hours since he went in. Oh dear, is he going to be alright? Well, it doesn't appear to be working, you see. The anesthetic, that is. Oh! I have heard a report that the gentleman claims he may have had a little too much to drink last night. Coffee, that is. I think it would be fair to assume that he won't be back here for several hours yet. I see. Thank you, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later. Oh, poor Hurley. Poor Iris. God. Can I look anywhere in here? No, I cannot. What the? This must be Mr. Sholmes' bed. Poor Hurley. I know. It looks as stiff as a board. It looks as stiff as a board, doesn't it? Oh, I don't think that will bother him. No? I often find him asleep face down on the floor, completely dead to the world. I think I'd call the police if I discovered someone like that. I mean, yeah. What's this here? There's a notice board on the wall here. Look, let's see. What does it say? Thoughts of the day. On seeing any Verum, calmly and discreetly inform Matron. Oh, Vermin. Verum? What the frick? Vermin. Oh, yes, they have rats and mice in hospitals like this that love to feast on all the medicine. If you don't deal with them, there's nothing left to treat the patients. Rats and mice? Oh, I see. This is a rather old building, I suppose. But the doctors and nurses are all very good, I hear. I certainly hope so, for Mr. Sholmes' sake. At St. Sinners. This place is good. Or at least I hope the doctors are good. Let's go talk to Ginny because like or Gina. Because we won't be able to investigate until we talk to her. Or at least like from I don't know, I can't remember. Hey Gina. Hello Gina. What? Oh. They didn't confiscate that. They didn't. Oh, you still have the grenade launcher Hurley and I made. I wish you wouldn't point it at me all the time, though. You're under arrest. Why do you still have it? Da. Her music is so good. I love it. I can't stop like dancing to it. What are you here for? Ginny, I have a feeling it's because of us that you ended up in trouble. So we were thinking that we might be able to help you. Well, you can't. Sorry. You heard? Get lost. Don't be like that, Ginny. I know you didn't do it. You never shoot someone. I just know you wouldn't. You think you know me? Pull the other one. Oh. Also, I'm gonna like quickly like hide myself in like the little charms. I think I pointed it out before. The little charms on her backpack. She has the charms in her backpack, and I love it so much. Alright, going back. You ain't got the first idea about the likes of me. I'm a thief. I pinch people's purses when they're walking down the street. That's how I get by. And if I saw me chance, I'd sneak into a pawn shop any day of the week. Just to see what I could lay me hands on. Get it? That's the kind of person I am. But Ginny... I'll be in court tomorrow, they said. Some cove came by before and said he'd be a lawyer for me or the like. Said it was for my right or something. But I told him to get stuffed. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no one. She couldn't be staring at me any more obviously if she tried. Why are you being like this, Ginny? Resent this. Would you have a look at that's strange. Where's my armband gone? What's the problem? Something wrong? Don't suppose you're looking for this. Yes, but how? And when? And how again? I got talent for a diving. That's bordering on black magic. And it makes what I was about to say about my armband seem a little dull. So, what do you want to tell me about it then? Okay. I don't understand, Gina. Why did you send the public defender away? You wanted me to sign some papers, representation papers or something like that. It's all gonna be rigged anyway, the whole trial. They'll pin it on me because I'm a kid. That's what grown-ups always do. Why do you think that? Because that's how it's always been for me, growing up in the back slums. Your whole life. If you do what the grown-ups tell you, they'll get your mates dragged off by the coppers, or worse. I've had it happen to me before, no? been so that I nearly snaffled on the back of it. You can't trust no one. That's the point. Soon as you do, you're gone to grass, dead. Gina, listen. If you like, in tomorrow's trial, I could... Forget it! Jenny, don't you trust Bruno? Nah, I don't. Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone. Will you tell us what happened, Gina? Last night, at the pawnbroker's. There's nothing to tell. I figured it paid me, so I broke into the place and started going through the storeroom. But the old bloke walked in on me and you know the rest. But why, Ginny? Why would you do that? Ain't it obvious? The place is full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two. Diving ain't easy, you know. It's a lot of work, and half the time you don't get nothing. Is that really why you broke into the place? What? Are you sure the true reason wasn't something else? Oh, give it a rest! What'd be the point anyway, eh? Nothing I could say would make a blind bit of difference. Please tell us, Ginny. We'll believe you, whatever it is. Believe me? Don't be daft. You can't believe nothing. Everyone lies all the time. And you know what? When it comes to liars, I'm the biggest of the lot. I've told some unforgivable lies, I have. What do you mean by that? What unforgivable lies? What did you mean before, Gina, when you said you were the biggest liar of the lot? Why don't you tell us what these unforgivable lies you told are? Maybe we can help. Sorry, we're out of time. They're gonna want to question me now. Jenny, please. Oh, yeah. I wanted to give you this. Something to remember me by. Words. A photographic print of a really adorable cat. I found it in one of the old pockets of his coat. Ain't no point in me having it. I wonder what a little photograph like that was doing in the pocket of that overcoat. Anyway, don't bother coming again. Bye. Oh, Ginny. The white cat photograph has been entered into the court record. We'll be back, Ginny. We'll be back. What's this? Look at this cute little kitty. Kitty. This is an adorable little cat. I think it looks a little like Wagahai. I always thought that cats like to curl up inside under the heated kotsatsu blanket when it snowed. Maybe British cats are different. Hey, what's this? Look on the back of this print here. There's something written on it. 13th February, 9 o'clock p.m. Article deposited 1 small box. Loan amount paid 10 shillings. Redemption deadline 13th April, 9 p.m. So this photographic print is a redemption ticket. 13th February? That could be significant. It was just 2 days before the murder on the omnibus, wasn't it? A small box. That doesn't tell us much about it, does it? Bruno, if Mr. McGilded still had the ticket, then presumably he never redeemed the article. So do you think the box might still be present somewhere in the shop? Yes! If it's something Miss McGilded deposited, we need to investigate. So he did have a box. And it's 2 days before. Well. Here, Gina, look at this. Nota. I wasn't saying you could have it. Oh, weren't ya? Well, when someone says I can't have stuff, it makes me want it, see? So you better hand it over now. No, I'm not giving it to you. Okay, let's move on out. Let's go to the pawnbrokery. Let's see if we see Gregson. Oh god. Yo, that's freaking... Nah, that's a lot of blood. Oh. This is what happened then, last night. That's right. The two thugs I told you about were obviously ransacking the place looking for valuables. But apart from the policemen in here, you wouldn't know anything had happened. There's no sign of a disturbance. No, you're right about that, actually. In fact, if anyone, if it's the police who seem to be the ones doing the ransacking. I know what you mean. They're like a gang of organized criminals, all dressed in black. Oi, I heard that. Gregson! Fish and chips, loving man. Like... Oh, Inspector, good morning. I suppose I ought to thank you for your vigilance last night. We got to the scene before it was disturbed, at least. Shame you let the two rogues get away, mind? Yes, I'm sorry about that. I thought you'd assigned extra men to the beats around here, Gregsy. Now look what's happened. Hurley's been injured because there weren't enough police on duty. Ah! Iris jump scare. Your ladyship! Dear lady! This is on my head. This is in my head now. No one told me you were coming. I expect you to take full responsibility for what happened to Hurley and see he has the very best medical care. Of course, your ladyship! The very best doctors in the capital attend to him as we speak. How old is this man again? Hold on. 44. And he's just like... Respect her. Like, you gotta respect Iris. If anything happens, you're dead. You're good as dead. And I don't think it's Runo's fault that the rogues managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminals is the police's job. Absolutely, your ladyship. As you say, ma'am, as you say. He just immediately just, like, broke down. Johnson Black is totally blameless. Everyone's in agreement about that. Would you believe it? He's like a completely different person with Iris. Talk about personality change. Oh, where are my manners? Are you thirsty, your ladyship? Perhaps you'd like some juice. Some nice refreshing fruit juice. I'm sorry, like, this kills me every time, like, when Iris is around and he's there. Like, he does a complete 180. Oh, why? Are you thirsty, Gregsy? I have some of my special herbal tea with me, if you'd like some. Go on. He freaking drank that whole thing. Ah, lovely. So very much. I'd really hit the spot, your ladyship. He's like a completely different person. I don't even recognize him like this. Is this Inspector Gregson? Like, are you sure this is Gregson? Okay. Oh, wait. Look at my badge. Inspector Gregson, could you give me your opinion about this, do you think? We don't tend to share sunshine, not with the general public. In that case, Grexy, how about some herbal tea? Tell me what you know. Lovely. It's very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. Where did he get the cup, though? You don't mind sharing that, then? About this, Inspector Gregson, could you give me your opinion about this? Nope. You don't want my opinion. Or you don't want... Just like kept having to just keep on chugging that drink. I'll be right back. Y'all just like... I've hired this man to stare at you. And also listen to this bopping music. I love it so much. Okay, I'm back. Why is this music such a bop, though? Like... I don't know, like... Okay. Let's converse, since, like, you got nothing to say to me. You have no opinion of my stuff. Okay. Your ladyship. So, how is the investigation going, Inspector? Nothing to it, really. Very simple case, this. There's some very definitive evidence. We're just about to charge that diver we arrested last night, in fact. But Gina, you're going to charge her. That's right. Should be able to bring her before the judge at the Bailey tomorrow. Definitive evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, show me. Your ladyship, as much as I wish I could oblige you, I'm afraid... Ah, I see. You've already captured the pair of thugs who broke in here last night, have you? What the... And you're going to put them on the stand as witnesses, are you? How could you... How? How could you possibly know that? I had a feeling, that's all. Remind me never to try to keep a secret from Iris. So you've arrested the two men who shot Mr. Sholmes, have you? Well, yes. They were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat. Hi, welcome to the 19th century London. We got vampires, some random Japanese guy, and the man himself, Sholmes. Well, currently Sholmes is out of commission for the time being. He got shot. We got Sholmes' roommate, Iris, with us. Iris Wilson. Like that's better than nothing. Man, he got the Francisco treatment. No. No. Yeah, he got the Francisco treatment. So he's in the hospital at the moment. Great. It's fantastic, man. We also got, like, this guy who just loves eating fish and chips on a whim. Ah, frick, wait, what did he say? And Miss Lestrade is being held at the prison. She should be. That's assuming she hasn't lifted the key from the jailer, of course. Well, she still has her smoke grenade. So, what of Mr. Sholmes? I know we checked on him, but just need to ask. Can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What's his condition? Sorry, I'm not at liberty to divulge that information. Scotland Yard matters are strictly confidential. Well, I know he's being operated at St. Sinners. Why can't I see him? I'm family, you know. I'm terribly sorry, your ladyship. It's the hospital's policy. No visiting at all. Oh. The bullet must have hit an artery in his midriff. He's lost a fair bit of blood. Oh, no. He didn't seem too bad in the first hour or so. But a hemorrhage like that is enough to make even the one and only Sholmes pipe down. Mr. Sholmes is a human like the rest of us, you know. Well, anyway, he's having emergency surgery right now. They've gotta stop that bleeding. But he will be alright, won't he? They'll be able to make him better. No visitors? Well, time to break in, I suppose. We went to the hospital just earlier, and it's like he's not even in his bed. He's in operation at the moment, so like no one can get to him. Of course, your ladyship. He'll be as right as rain before you know it. Really? How do you know? How do I know? Well, because, of course... Ah, yes, because Mr. Sholmes is such a great detective, that's why. We'd better pray the doctors have better grasp of what's needed to make someone well again. Oh dear, please don't die, Hurley. I'll report to your ladyship the moment he's out of the operating theater. Are you freaking better? Let's just like go in disguise as doctors and just see how he's doing. That won't that'll go well, I'm sure. I couldn't help noticing, Inspector. What? Out with it, Sunshine. Well, there seems to be a marked difference between the way you talk to me and Iris. Watch the sauce, Sonny! I'm a copper and we don't go into for favoritism. Are you sure about that? We have video evidence and screenshot evidence of that. But he's right. You do treat us differently. It's because of those adventures of Sherlock Holmes stories. That's why. Oh. I crop up in them, don't I? Inspector Tobias Gregson. Oh, well, yes. Because you're an acquaintance of Hurley's. What did you write about the inspector, Iris? I don't remember, really. It was one of Sholmes's lines. Gregson is the smartest of the Scotland Yarders. That's how he put it. Oh, did I write that? And you know what one of those lines did for me, eh? The very next month, my pay doubled. Doubled, I tell you. Oh, that's amazing. All because everyone at the yard reads them. They read all the Sherlock Holmes stories. They've even set up a fan club for me. A fan club? Of course, that explains everything. It was around that time that you became such a toady to me. Can you blame me? All it takes some one bad word from you and Sholmes could change his tune about me. Gregson? No, the great detective will say. He's getting quite overrated these days. Think what would happen to my salary if that came out in print, eh? The whole thing gives me the willies. I can't tell you how many nights I've slept I've lost to worrying about it. But that would never happen, Grexy. Every month when the new Rants magazine comes out, my hands are trembling as I turn the pages. Oh, how awful for you. Here, have some of my tea to settle your nerves. Chugging that thing. Lovely to very much. That really hit the spot, your ladyship. It's killing me every time. Teetotal. The teetotal. So instead of being a teetotaler, he's like a teetotal. Oh, yeah. There's something I was supposed to talk to you about, actually, Mr. Naruhodo. Yes? What is it? I've got an important message for you. I clean forgot about it till now. An important message? I wonder what it could be. Are you going to tell me what this important message is then, Inspector? I'm sorry, like, I took like a minute. Like, I looked over to the side here and I see there's like a realistic dog. Just like IRL dog over there. It's just a dog. Are you going to tell me what this important message is then, Inspector? Yeah, it was about that young lady who's normally by your side. Your assistant. Dear Susie, is she alright? She's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe. Nope, not anymore. She had to head off. Head off? Where? To Lord Strongheart's office, of course. He summoned her. Ah, yes, of course. I'd forgotten about that. One of the whipstocks took her there in the yard carriage after we'd finished questioning her. But she asked us to tell you she didn't have the fare to return the journey and to go meet her there. She's got a nerve, using Scotland Yard as a blooming messaging service. I see. Well, thank you for passing that on, Inspector. Why did Susie have to go see the Lord Chief Justice? She didn't tell me. I'd better head over to the Lord Chief Justice's office to fetch her straight away. Alright, see ya, Gregsy. Oh, wrong thing. Gregsy and his friends are working hard at their investigation, aren't they? Susie's waiting. We need to go and meet her. Yes. No matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow. Do you think the place is oppressive? I think it's normal. How so? I mean, look at that suit of armor over there. You can't take that seriously, can't you? Maybe it thinks the same about you. So everything is clear with regard to tomorrow's arrangements, I trust. Yes, thank you very much. There they are, Susato-san and Lord Strongheart. I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious. Very good. There is nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings. Note that you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland. Wait, what did he just say? Your return to your homeland? Susato-san! Oh, Mr. Naruhodo. What was all that about? Mr. Naruhodo, thank you for coming to collect your colleague. What's this all about? Why were you talking about Mrs. Sato's return to her homeland? And tomorrow? What an inconvenient time. Tomorrow? But what about Ginny's trial? You mean... she's been formally charged now? Oh dear. Susato was... First off, look at this. It means a great deal to me, you know. That you cherish his armband so, and wear it each time you appear in court. Well, it's very important to me. It's what shows that I'm a lawyer. And whenever I wear it, I feel as though it gives me a strength. Through Kazuma. I absolutely can't be without it, especially when I'm at a critical point in a trial. But just the other day, I noticed you were wearing it when we went to visit that park. Sometimes I forget to take it off. You wanna see this? So, about this... Wait, I must have more time to examine it thoroughly. Really, there's no need. If it's not relevant at the moment, you can just say so. Sato-san takes everything so seriously. I'm gonna cry. So, Mr. Sato, what's all this about? Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruhodo. It's only me going back to Japan. Your life here can continue, just as it has. That's not why I asked. What happened? Why are you leaving? It's my father. He's fallen ill. Oh no! Professor Mikotoba. If I may. Yes, sorry. You must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe. Yes, that's right. My name is Yujin Mikitoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news. 10 days ago, Father collapsed with a fever. The causes is apparently unknown, and it seems he grows weaker day by day. I don't believe it. As you are aware, the voyage from here to your country's capital, Tokyo, takes some 50 days. I thought it would be prudent to hasten Mr. Sato's departure as much as possible. Yes, absolutely. I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning. I can't believe this is happening. So Gina has been charged. She'll have to appear in court. Yes, she was formally charged a few hours ago, and the date of the trial has already been set for tomorrow. What the frick was that sound? Huh? No, not even 24 hours later! Gina. Ah, the illustrated girl in the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker. Yes. An all too suspicious case. The pickpocket. Words? Can I speak English? No, I'm a fake. Me no hablas English. Freaking. An all too suspicious case, the pickpocket was clearly disturbed mid-robbery and shot the man in a panic. No, the art is overstretched as it is, without wasting time on these open-shut cases. It's not wasting time! Jeannie would never do something like that! Mr. Naruhodo. Oh, yes, Lord Strongheart? In deference of your fine services to date, I shall overlook this young girl's insolence. I have no recollection of admitting a child into my office. Leave. Now. Oh, frick off! No, you... Frick off. Of course, Lord Strongheart. Criminals will tell the most palpable lies in order to evade justice. Police can ill afford the time it takes to unravel all their untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated. We have far more serious matters with which to contend. Serious matters? Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday? Oh, it's about McGilded? Yes, Inspector Gregson made a similar remark yesterday. It's no concern of yours, though I'm sure I need not to remind you of that. 3 minutes precisely until my next meeting. You must excuse me. There's just one more thing, Lord Strongheart. Which is... it's Miss Lestrade's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her. A timely suggestion. Sorry. The girl currently has no representation. But that's not fair! Yes, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial. Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides for those too poor to afford representation with a public defender. The accused need only sign the relevant paperwork, and the defense barrister will be assigned to the case. However, the young girl in question has refused that right. Why would she do that? A question you would do well to direct at Miss Lestrade. You'll find her at the local prison. I just came back from there, though. Well, I mean, I have to go back there to ask her again. Yes, thank you. Now then, it's time I was leaving. Good day to you. Thought you were based on the Mama Tattletale from the game Tattletale. Goodness. What a day. It's been a day. Gina charged with murder. Susato-san about to leave. Come, Mr. Naruhodo. Iris, we must make haste. But, Susie... You're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing things to do? As Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can. Thank you, Mr. Sato. It's a very pensive look. I think we ought to go visit Gina first. In any case, I should like to wish her very well before I leave. Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go. If I'm honest, this has completely thrown me off. I'll just have to do what I can as a lawyer. I mean, what can you do? Like, what much can you do, Bruno? Is he here? He's not here. God. Let's go. Okay. Is Gina here? Yes, she is. Hello again, Gina. Oh, back at it again with the... Did you... What are you locked here for now? To have the muzzle of that grenade launcher shoved in our faces yet again, obviously. I think I need to improve the way you load ammunition to that thing, don't I? Look! You can come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you. Gina, I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say. What? I'm sorry to say, but I must reluctantly bid you farewell. Farewell. Tomorrow, I must begin my journey back home to Japan. I fear we may never meet again. Oh, right. I've had the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories. And yet, as things stand now, it will be a glum parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable. Susie? Well, that ain't my business. Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believe you to be innocent, Gina. They put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find in your heart to put your faith in them. Yeah, that's right, I can't. What of it? It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends when they are so clearly unhappy. Because of you. What? It's my fault? Yes, so I have one final request, Gina, before our paths never cross again. Right here and now. I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they invested in you. Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be. What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do, eh? You've told us that everyone lies. So prove it by admitting one of your own untruths. What about what you said before, Ginny? You said something about unforgivable lies. You must tell Mr. Naruhodo and Iris the truth now. That is my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant. No, I can't. Whatever these lies are, they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. Gina, I could be wrong, but... is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about that trial? Frick you! The one in which Magnus McGilded was acquitted. The case of that mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus. You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about? Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial, I lied. I lied like you wouldn't believe. God. Will you tell us about it now? Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. The coppers got hold of me and shoved me in the witness stand. And based on your testimony, Mr. McGilder was declared innocent. Yeah, well, the thing is, I lied about a whole bunch of stuff. I knew it. What sort of thing did you lie about? I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubbyhole. Couldn't see a thing. And then I heard that loud thud, like someone falling on the floor. And that's when Mr. McGilder discovered you. Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me next to the dead man. That is awful. There weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at me hands, I had the cove's blood all over them. I was so scared I couldn't even speak. You had his blood on your hands. In other words, it was Gina that the witnesses on the roof deck saw through the skylight. Then Mr. McGilder started asking you questions, I suppose. Who you were and why you were hiding under the seat. Yeah, he did. Only, that's not all. What do you mean? I mean he threatened me. Threatened you how? He made me swear about what I'd seen and what I'd heard. And about what's he gonna do after the cove was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did that, he said he'd let me escape before the coppers showed up. Hina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. Not like he can do much now. Jeez, okay. You said McGilder made you swear not to tell anybody what you saw. But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you? There's a cat scratching at the door. Ah, hold on. Okay. Yes, with Mr. McGilded sitting above your head, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's true, but it was when I heard the thud of the cove hitting the floor. I let out a little scream, see? Couldn't help it. McGilded heard that and dragged me out by my arm. That's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to the old geezer what's been stabbed. A disc. A bright red, all bright and shiny. A disc? Do you mean... Yeah, that's it. The one that what the D took off me at Windibanks. So, the music box disc was there on the floor of the omnibus. Not for long, McGilda spotted it straight away. He picked it up and smartish and stuffed it in his inside pocket. So that disc was in the omnibus 2 months ago at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder. And the Brog Trotter told me I want to mutter a word of it to no one. Because it was so dark under the seat in the cab. I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin. Presumably that was McGilda getting on board. Nah, not only him. Oh, because I could definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people. In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGilded and the victim, Mr. Thrice-Fired Mason. In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGilded claimed he slept through the carriage ride. Well, whenever I'm in a carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiredness now we succumb to it. And your own testimony, Gina, supported this. Supported his. All I could hear was that Irishman snoring. Yeah, that wasn't exactly true. Neither of them was asleep. I could hear him talking the whole time, in low voices. What? What were they talking about? Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud. But that still tells us something. Mr. McGill and the victim knew each other. So McGilda was lying, as I suspected. I knew it wasn't going to take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. So when the cab came to a stop, McGilda told me to hide back under the seat again. I climbed in and waited. The 2 coves from up top ran off to get the coppers. Yes, Mr. Fairplay and Mr. First. Right, and after they'd gone, McGill did ask the driver to do him a favor. A favor? Now then, fella, what I need you to do is take this coat to mine and deposit in that with a nearby pawnbroker. And for your troubles, let's see now. I'll give you 10 guineas. You! What's his name? I can't remember. Tell me your name. No, frick. A nearby pawnbroker? You mean on Baker Street? Yep, you got it. It was Windibank's. Oh, it's Beppo. Name's Beppo. Beepo. Beepity bop bop. Yep, you got it. It was Windibank's. The coachie snapped up the money and ran off to pop this coat as fast as he could. So then there was no one left in the carriage. McGill opened the box under the seat and let me get out of there, but not without conditions. I see. What were McGilda's conditions then? For letting you go free, I mean. not telling a soul, not for anything, about what I saw and what I heard. And there was something else as well. There's more. Yeah, this is the most important thing, he said. I'm after sending the coachman on a little errand for me, with some small change in his hand. Now then, did you hear what I asked of him? Did you see anything at all? At all? Sorry, I couldn't go to sleep. Holy freak, it's her! Yeah, it's Francisca Von Karma. So glad I didn't actually go to sleep. I'm like, man, we're getting to like deep lore and just like frick you, McGilded. Frick you, you mother fricker. You asked them, you asked them to go pop your weasel, right? Aye. The fiend's taking the overcoat to deposit in the pawnbroker's hereabouts. And I want you, lass, to take the redemption ticket for it. Do you understand? What? You want me to have the ticket? That's right. And I'll come fetch it from you later. Sometime within the next 2 months. Suddenly, Francisca. You're to hang it onto it till then. Is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it. Alright then. And in case it might happen to be a delay, that's all. You're to go to the pawn shop, Windibank so it is, and you're to extend the loan before the 2 months is up. If you forget, the article will be forfeited and any old fiend could come along and buy it. But I ain't got that kind of brass. Here's £5. That should be enough. Do we understand each other, lass? Don't try anything funny now. If you go against me... Yeah, I get it. Good. No, and one more thing. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police. I've no doubt. The coppers? Aye, they'll come asking you to take the stand in court. To testify as a witness. So let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? What is it that you might say, and what is it that you want? Frick this mother fricker. Punk. After he'd gone over it all, I piked it. Got as far away from there as I could. Yeated the pawnbroker's ticket and some brushes near the scene. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark. So McGilded planned it. And of course, Gina into giving false testimony. I bet you're ready to string me up, eh? I lied. In that big old courtroom. I told some corkers. The thing is, he said it would make it so we couldn't live in the East End no more. That's what he threatened me with. What a wicked man. He knew everything about what went on in the back slums. He knew he had no one to look after us. We was all just looking out for each other, getting by together. So you mean Mr. McGilded would have... In an heartbeat, he could have had a lot of us chased out of there if he wanted. I mean, where could we have gone, eh? Nowhere, that's where. So, I didn't have no choice. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything. But, I'm for it now, eh? Go on, admit it. You must be livid. Well, you can make amends by doing me a simple favor. A favor? What? Sign the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need that paperwork or we can't investigate. The police won't let us. Investigate what? The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Jones was shot, you see. You what? Harley's having a big operation right now, Ginny. Is it bad? Is he gonna be alright? Sholmes is gonna be alright, right? That's why I want to investigate. For Mr. Sholmes' sake as much as anything. Right. So what you're saying is, if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy, is that it? Something like that. Mrs. Sato? Yes, of course. I have the representation papers here. I don't need no one to stick up for me, though. No lawyer or nothing. Come on, Gina. Poor Ginny. She seems so lonely. Well, at least this should mean I can investigate the scene at Windibank now. Yes, and perhaps we can come back to visit Ginny when we're done there. I feel like we finally cracked Gina. She's opened up to us at last. And now I have her representation papers. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is. Anyway, for now it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us investigating at Windibank. Although, something tells me he's not going to be happy about it. Hey, we got Iris on our side, so like, he'll let us be. We'll bring Iris along. I mean, we can't just leave her alone, so... We're gonna continue investigating, because we just started. Oi, Gregson, I got your papers! Here we are again at the scene of the crime. Now I have to thrust these representation papers in Gregson's face and see what he makes of them. Just started. It's basically midnight. Yeah, we haven't done an investigation. We've just been running around places, seeing what people are up to. Oh yeah, and Sasata's leaving to go back to Japan. So that's a thing. She's leaving tomorrow. Just start. It's basically midnight. Let me look at the crime scene, Gregson. Hello again, Inspector. Do you have a minute, please? What is it now? You should go home and get some rest. Here you are, Grexy. Here are the representation papers. Now I want to see them first. I, the undersigned, agreed to legal representation by the lawyer named Render in regard to the following incident. To illustrate, alleged defendant to illustrate, alleged offense, murder, Baker Street, pawnbroker, date of trial, 17th April. Turn out La Rinosuke Naruhodo. Cool. Here are the papers. Your ladyship! How? Read it and weep. Give me your fish and chips. I don't believe it. How the devil did you get that stubborn little ragabash to sign that? I salute you! That's good work, that is! God bless! does a complete 180 and I love it so much. I can see you've been very busy here as well. How about some tea? It's a special blend designed to relieve fatigue. He's crushing the chips! Don't worry, he has like an infinite supply in his freaking pockets. Like, it's fine. He has a dealer. I know a guy. Lovely. Let's see now. Yes, I hardly feel tired at all. I'm fit as a fiddle, your ladyship. Would it be alright if we investigate the scene of the crime then? Do as you please. You know where it happened. Through that door behind the counter. Yes, the storeroom. That's where I discovered Mr. Windibank and Gina. Right, well, I'll be getting back to business then. Will you be investigating the storeroom as well, Inspector? If I'm perfectly honest, we need to wrap this up before long. Can't afford to spend too much time on it. But there are so many articles to go through, it's taking forever, even with the lads working around the clock. Which is a problem, because there's another case the yard needs to investigate urgently. That must be what Lord Strongheart meant by far more serious matters before. So what I'm saying is, don't get under my feet, sunshine. I'm gonna freaking, like, kick your shins and take your chips. I'm gonna buck it. Come then, let us not waste any time. Look, it's the boys. And that's blood. Look there. Oh yes, a bullet hole. And I can see the bullet is still lodged in the wall. Presumably Mr. Windibank wasn't practicing with his revolver in his spare time. Well... Mr. Sholmes likes to practice in his drawing room whenever he can. He's very patriotic like that. The bobbies! The guys. Susato, I have found out that Sholmes, like, with those bullet holes of V and R on, like, the wall, he kept freaking putting plaster over it because he fricked it up. Sorry? It's all there in the adventures of Herlock Sholmes, you know. Isn't that right, Iris? Did I write something like that? Partly in jest, perhaps. In jest? Well, he doesn't do it often. It's a quite dangerous pastime. He doesn't do it often. He shouldn't even do it once. Forget that for now, Bruno. Let's examine this bullet. It's like, Jesus. What's that around the bullet hole? Is it blood? A suspicious red stain on the calendar. Aha! I may well be able to help with that. What? There's nothing like the sight of blood to get the blood pumping, is there, Bruno? I have a feeling I'm not as bloody-minded as you, Iris. I'm afraid the sight of blood makes my blood run cold. There you have it, you see? When it comes to blood, we're all different types. Yes, what a scientific observation. So you need this. Oh no, what is that scary looking thing? Harley and I haven't actually come up with a name for it yet. But as soon as you see it in action, you'll understand what it does. Watch. Pink turned freaking green! Oh, the color of the bloodstain has changed! It's freaking green! There, does it make sense now? Yes, I think I'm starting to understand. Alien blood! Ah! Whose blood, though? Panic! Yo, someone here is a freaking alien. We need to figure out who. Frick, like, whatever happened to Windibank, we need to find this alien. Good. It works on the principle that different people have different types of blood, you see. Yes, how wonderful. The chemical it fires combines with the blood and make it change color. So you can identify whose blood it is that you're looking at in a flash. Oh, what a fabulous invention, Iris. Isn't it? I bet Ginny would say it's bleeding great. It's bleeding green. So, whose blood are we looking at then? Well, all the chemical does is turn the blood a different color, so just find someone whose blood turns the same color and you'll know who it belongs to. In a flash. It's more like 2 flashes, really, isn't it? 1 flash or 2. This could well turn out to be a very valuable clue. So we must make a note of it in the court record. Let's keep testing and add the results to any other blood analysis to the portfolio. As long as I have regions left, sure. What's up, man? This officer has been staring intently at the wall since before we came in here. Keep it down. Oh, sorry. There's a major clue just there. Really? Then we must tell Grexy at once. But as soon as I report, that'll be it. I'll be stuck here forever. Stuck here even longer. Stuck here? But what do you mean? I haven't been home in 2 days already. I need another constable to relieve me and take over me shift. They really have a tough time, the British police. That doesn't stop us investigating, though, does it? No, I suppose not. I'm fairly sure it was the calendar he was peering at. Police are scouring every inch of this place, by the look of it. Instructions from the auditor to examine every article in the shop and even every ledger and book of accounts. Every article? But that's a ridiculous amount of work, surely. We've been hard at it ever since the shop was declared a crime scene in the early hours. We're sifting through it all in shifts at least, but still. We'll be working through the night, that's for sure. Even then, we'll barely even scratch the surface. A crime in the pawnbrokers. Must be every policeman's worst nightmare. It's every copper's worst nightmare, you know. A crime in a pawnbrokers. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be a Bobby in this day and age. That's the music box. That's the spades. Oh, this is... Can I look here? There's the article ledger here in Mr. Windibank's notes, and... What's this? Looks as though someone has left a little photographic print behind. And it seems a bot has entered my chat. Nope. Get out of here. Oh, look at on the back. There's some writing. Is there? Oh, show us, Susie. Show us. Oh. 15th February, 10:30 p.m. Article deposited 1 gentleman's overcoat. Loan amount paid £1. Redemption deadline 15th April, 10:30 p.m. A gentleman's overcoat pawned for £1. Clearly it was a very fine coat. In fact, I think. Yes, this must be the ticket for the overcoat that Ginny redeemed yesterday. And is still wearing, which belonged to McGilded. Would never have expected the redemption ticket to be handwritten on the back of a photograph, though. It seems Mr. Windibank just used whatever piece of paper he had to have to hand. And word, cat. It's a kitty! But this photograph of a cat, it looks very familiar, doesn't it? I'm sure I've seen this exact same picture somewhere else recently. Oh, yes, you're right. Very recently. It's the same as the one Ginny gave us earlier. Of course, I was forgetting that she gave us that print. Well, what are you waiting for then, Mr. Naruhodo? Get it out! Alright. Let the cogs turn. Yes, they're exactly the same. I've got it! These two photographs had an amazing secret! A secret? What does she mean? You must tell us, Iris, at once! Do you really want to know? Yes, we need you to tell us all you know about this pair of photographs. Tell us what you know, Iris. So, Iris, about these two photographic prints. The one we found here on Mr. Windibank's counter and the one Gina gave us before. What is this amazing secret you mentioned that's hidden between these two identical prints? Actually, that's not quite right. Sorry? If you look carefully, the two prints aren't the same. Not exactly. They're not. Have another look at them now. Oh no. Runo's just like, Iris, I don't freaking see anything. Can you see that they're just slightly different from each other? I think so. It's very subtle though. But what's the reason for the subtle difference between the two prints? Ah, well, it's because they're sets, you see. No, I don't. This pair of photographs is meant to be used as in a stereoscope. Everyone in London is raving about them at the moment. Ah, a stereoscope. Why do I feel as though I've heard that word before recently? Oh, yes, that's what Mr. Shrums showed us yesterday. That thing. You see, there it is just over there. Ah, yes, of course, that magical machine that makes pictures look almost real enough to touch. Well, actually, it's quite possible to see the same depth in pictures, even without one of those contraptions. What? Really? Do you know how a pair of flat photographic prints can appear to have any depth in the first place? No, I have no idea. Oh, wonderful! Then I'll be able to tell you. She's over the moon, bless her. Should we let her explain, though? We really need to carry on investigating the scene. I, for one, simply have to know. Oh my god, oh yeah, I forgot about this. Okay, how does this work? Have you ever considered, Bruno, how our eyes see depth in the world around us? Well, I just open them and it works. I mean, fair. But the reason it works is because we have two eyes. Two eyes. Shocking. If you try closing just one eye at a time, I think you'll see straight away. What you see with your left eye, and what you see with your right eye are ever so slightly different. You get a different view with each eye. And I love how when doing that, Iris is gone and the bobbies just there are gone. So that's hilarious. Yes, the position of objects seem to shift slightly. Exactly, and in your head, your brain uses that shift to estimate depth as it merges the two views into one. That's how we can sense depth in everything we see. My brain really is amazing, isn't it? It does so much without telling me. Ah, I think I see. So the pair of photographs consist of a left eye view and a right eye view. Is that right? done, Susie. You're so quick. So, if you can persuade your brain to merge the two pictures together in your head, you'd be able to see depth in these prints. Yes, Bruno, you're beginning to understand. And the stereoscope's function is to act as your brain and allow you to do just that. Yes, but as long as you have two images, two eyes and one brain, you can actually do it yourself without needing a stereoscope at all. You can, really. Trust me, this is important later. Let's try it. Let's see if you can view this pair of prints without the help of a stereoscope. Oh, yes, I'm dying to have a go. Suzuki-san really loves this kind of thing. You need to be able to cross your eyes, and that's the main thing. Can you both do that? Cross my eyes? I think I can. Watch me. See if you can copy. Make your eyes do this. I'm sorry, this is like killing me. I love this so much. Alright, let me try. Are you ready, Mr. Naruhodo? Oh no! Hey, Fire, can you do that? I think so. Oh no. This is like so hilarious. Wonderful. Now it's your turn. Your turn, Runo. The trick is to concentrate on looking at the bridge of your nose with both eyes at the same time. Not exactly as easy task when two people are staring at you cross-eyed. Imagine the Bobby's just looking at this like, okay then. Alright, that's enough practice. Now let's try looking at the prints. Start by staring at one print and slowly crossing your eyes. You should see two overlapping images like this. Okay. I'm trying, like my focus is just... Oh, I see it. Is this really blurry for me? Like... God, this is gonna hurt my head. Can you do a trip? Do you see the one cat? God. I need kitty. It's a kitty. Oh. You try it now, Bruno. I'm just gonna have to give it a try, I suppose. Did the print split into two images for you? Now the next step is to put the pair of prints side by side like this, and then to try crossing your eyes again. Oh, okay. The prints should slowly merge together until... It's one cat. They form a new single image in the center. Oh, yes! Mr. Naruhodo, it works! I can see it in the middle now. It looks so real! I can look at it all day! Is it? Okay, so it does it for us, dang. I mean, like, you can just have it there and just, like, try it. Screenshot. Ah, frick. So real. I wouldn't advise that. Your eyes might start to hurt. Your turn, Runo. Oh, okay. Pretend you're looking through the two pictures and slowly cross your eyes. Okay, I took a screenshot. Okay. Susato was just like, this is the most amazing thing I've ever done, like, Ryunosuke. Oh my god, I see the cat, but I can see like 2 other cats. I see 3. I see it. It's so blurry though. Keep adjusting the position of your eyes until the 2 images overlap exactly in the middle. Like this, is it? Runo's just struggling. There, you managed it. So now you know how stereoscopic images work. Well, I don't know who discovered it, but it really is quite extraordinary. Someone literally just crossed their eyes and just like, I can make an invention out of this. Just for the heck of it. Okay, so what were... Oh yeah, Windibank. So what do you think of these stereoscopic prints then, Runo? They're certainly amazing, but it isn't easy to get the knack of viewing them properly. Now, some people find it easier than others, but that's why contraptions like this exist, for people who find it tricky. Oh, I recognize that. We saw one over there yesterday, didn't we? If I remember correctly, you press this little knob here. Then set the pair of photographs in the stand at the back and you see the picture. It's still amazing, even though I know roughly how it works now. Well, London seems to agree with you. Stereoscopes are very popular at the moment. You can find one of these folding contraptions in lots of households in the capital currently. But if these little machines are so affordable, surely there's no need to go around staring cross-eyed at pictures like you hate them. But it's much more satisfying to be able to see the effect with your own eyes. Well, I think so in any case. Stereoscopic pictures. I never even heard of them until yesterday. We certainly learned a lot about them. I wonder if it's knowledge that I'll ever actually need. It's a surprise tool that will help us later. So, are we gonna talk about the glass that's just there? No? Okay. The ledger that's open on the counter there really is enormous, isn't it? Must be an awful lot of work to keep track of all these hundreds of items in the pawn. It's too much to think about. Better to sell it all and have a clear head if you ask me. But clearly Mr. Windibank was very careful when it came to the articles in his care. This man had a freaking mission. Did you just reference the House of Mick? Yes, I did. Sue me. Behind that door is the storeroom, isn't it? That's what Grexy said. Yes, and that's where I saw that dreadful scene last night. Through the little window in the door. I won't sue you, but the mouse might. Mickeys, don't sue me, please! Mr. Windibank faced down on the floor with Gina beside him. As the accused legal representative, you have the right to examine the scene, Mr. Naruhodo. We must make a thorough investigation. Yes, of course, and we will. Behind that door. That's That's the real scene of the crime. Don't worry, if there are clues in there, I'll find them. She's so ready. Okay, let's move in. Let's move in there. If you let your concentration slip, you might miss what people say. The frick? Poor Mr. Windibank. Stormwater Pond items are kept until they're redeemed or forfeited. It's also where Mr. Windibank's body was discovered. Poor Iris. She's clammed up completely. Iris is bound to find this difficult. After all, Mr. Windibank's life was taken in this very room only last night. Oh. What? Gregson! Wait, Inspector! What is it now, Sunshine? You took one look at me and tried to run away. You think a Scotland Yard inspector would run away from some jumped-up little defense lawyer, do ya? Well... I've never seen her ladyship looking like that before, is the thing. Didn't know what to say to her. So you weren't running away from me. You were running away from a 10-year-old. I am afraid this is all a little much for young Iris. Some gentle reassurance might go a long... my god. Might go a long way, perhaps, Inspector. Yeah, you're the adult. Say some words. I don't freaking know. Don't trouble yourself unduly, your ladyship. I mean, at least you're not... Gregson, no! At least you're not dead, are you? I don't know, Gregson. You want to check my pulse real quick, like, to see if I'm not. God, I hope he doesn't have kids. God. I don't think that went very well. Yeah, no kidding. Why? Look, I'm in the middle of an investigation here, Sunshine. I told you not to get under my feet. And we have investigating to do ourselves. Yes. I'd like to hear more of what the socially inept inspector has to say. Oh, really? No! And inquire into how Mr. Shum's operation is going. No, Gregson, I'm not talking to you. I'm just gonna look in the freaking... I'm gonna look around here. What's up? Look at all these articles that have been deposited. The room is stuffed full of them. I can't believe how many there are. A bicycle, a gramophone, musical instruments, and even some enormous paintings. Look. Pieces of different people's lives quietly gathering dust in here together. There's something very peaceful about the atmosphere in here. Or at least there would be, if not for the chalk outline on the floor and the policemen shuffling around. Not much I can do about that, sunshine. Yeah. This is a revolver, a real one. And quite possibly the murder weapon used to take Mr. Windibank's life. What's the matter, Susie? You and Rina look like you're about to faint. Well, it's just that I've rarely seen a gun in the flesh. And I've had issues with guns in the past. But anyway, we saw Mr. Windibank with this yesterday, didn't we? No! Mr. Windibank! I should have to take my own life! No! I just saw him like for a second, like no. It might be the same gun. Maybe. It must be. And last night, when I looked through the spy hole in the door to the storeroom here, that was the same gun I saw in Gina's hand. Mr. Windibank told us that he only ever had a single bullet loaded in his revolver, didn't he? Well, it's empty now. The one and only bullet he had in his gun has been fired. So we can be fairly certain that only a single shot was fired from this revolver. So one of those thugs like shot Sholmes. So it was one of their guns, and this was shot. Oh look, a box. Out of the articles in the storeroom, this is the only thing that shows any signs of being ransacked. What is it, Iris? That's the box file that my manuscript was being kept in. Oh! Iris' unpublished story. The Hound of the Baskervilles. Surely that's not what all this... Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you. We must check inside the box at once. Yes. It was there! Iris' story was there! Really? It was? Well, that's good news, isn't it, Iris? Yes. I mean, of course I believed Hurley when he said he deposited here, but still. It's a relief to actually see it. Really, because that's not a very well hidden frown. A long unpublished story that Mr. Sholmes deposited at the pawnbroker of the victim, Mr. Windibank. It's entitled The Hound of the Baskervilles. Not much I can see from this. The Hound of the Baskervilles. How does Sato-san know the exact title of this unpublished story? Suppose I'll just have to wait until she's ready to explain it to me. I'm so sorry. Man, look at all that. Maybe. I want to see if I could like read some of it, if it's just gibberish. What is this Hound of the Baskervilles? The frickin'... Man, I can't read anything. Police have marked the position of the body with a chalk outline, with a chalk line. Poor Mr. Windibank. He was a nice old man. Well, he was shot just once through the heart. Remind me of the Hand of Bassett or whatever it was called. Like the thingy with the alleyway spaghetti scene thing. What? The what? The thingy with the alleyway spaghettis. Ah! You mean Lady and the Tramp? I'm like so confused. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, that one. Merry go, no. Merry go, no. Well, he was shot just once through the heart. Most likely the fellow died instantly. Wouldn't have felt a thing. This must be his blood then. Oh. I don't like to ask such a wretched time, Iris, but I wonder if perhaps... Don't worry, Susie. I'm ready for action. Gregson, be prepared to see some black magic. He has blue blood! So, now we know the color the chemical turns when it reacts with Mr. Windibank's blood. And it doesn't match our analysis of the blood stain we found in the main shop. No, but let's add this sample to the others we've already collected anyway. More blood samples. And it's blue. Iris? Don't worry, I'm alright. But we must find the true culprit. Yes, absolutely. Okay, oh yeah, I gotta talk to Gregson. I completely forgot about that. Okay. So, Inspector, what do you make of the crime scene here? Pshaw, you've got eyes, haven't you? Use them. It is what it looks like, nothing more, nothing less. Iris, could you lend me a hand? So, Grexy, what do you make of the crime scene here? Oh, yes, your ladyship, do allow me to humbly explain. Literally just like, Iris, would you? Last night, shortly after the hour of 1 o'clock in the morning, Scotland Yard police attended the scene. One and only door to the storeroom was found, locked from the inside. So it was locked from the inside. The lock appears to be broken now, though. Was that the police officer's doing? Quite right, ma'am. Quite right. We took the liberty of smashing the door in, as humbly as possible. Oh. As you can see, the victim was discovered prostrate on the floor, thus-wise. And next to the aforementioned body, we discovered the vile gutter child. Jeez, man! Are you talking about Ginny? She's my friend, you know, Inspector. Miss Lestrade, hapless girl, was curled up on the floor, dead to the world. She's still alive, you know? Yes, when we saw her, she appeared to be unconscious. And I'm afraid to say, she had the gun that was used in her hand. No! Presumably it's the gun that's still down there on the floor now. In her pocket we found the key to the door as well. What? The key to the storeroom? And you say the storeroom had been locked from the inside, Inspector? Correct. All of which leaves her ladyship's friend in something of a sticky situation, I'm afraid. Bro, why is his face like that? One eyebrow down, the other up. I just realized. Obviously, my personal opinion is that it's all some sort of misunderstanding. Of course it is, Inspector. Of course it is. Alright. Tell me what you know. Grexy, do you know anything about Hurley? Is the operation finished? Is Hurley alright? Is he? Thing is, don't mince your words, Inspector, please. You don't mean to say that Mr. Sholmes is... No, the operation's done and dusted. It's just that, well... Out with it! Oh yeah, out with it! You better say it, Grexy, or else she's gonna do a Sasato takedown, and that ain't good. Yes, ma'am. They use something called a general anesthetic. It's the latest thing. Renders the whole body insensitive. The whole body. Anesthesia. And it's the words. With an anesthetic. Is that even possible? It means the operation can be completed with the patient while the patient is fast asleep. Goodness, in the Empire of Japan, we can just manage to provide laughing gas for a tooth extraction. The trouble is, the latest thing isn't always the greatest thing, if you follow my meaning. They couldn't get the medication to work at first, so it took hours for him to nod off, or so I hear. Now that the op's finished, they can't get him to wake up, apparently. Oh my! No one knows if it's the anesthetic still in his system, or if the bloke's just plain exhausted. Anyway, all they can do is stand back and watch until he comes around again. Oh, Early. The moment he opens his eyes, your ladyship, I swear I shall get word to you. What a surprise. Even in matters of life and death, Mr. Sholmes has to do things his way. It's nodded off. What was in the back of this again? Oh wait, Iris, look at this. Mr. Naruhodo, I don't know if you noticed, but there's something rather troubling here. I have noticed. The red smear, you mean? Yes, it looks like blood, doesn't it? I wonder if Susato-san had picked up on that. Well, in that case, yes, we need Iris. We should show this to her before we forget. Okay. Here's what we have. We have Mr. Windibanks and some unknown blood. Let's... Okay, back to main shop. Let's talk to Iris and see if she can... Oh, that looks like blood! I would say it's from a gloved finger. Almost certainly a glove made of leather. Well, don't worry, Bruno. You can leave the rest to me. Bloop. Boom, boom, boom. Purple. Purple blood. Look at that. Yes, that's a color we haven't seen before, isn't it? We simply must add it to the portfolio of blood samples. It could be an important clue. Although, it would be nice to find out whose blood these different colors correspond to at some point. Well, this particular stain of blood... Oh, you've had an idea, haven't you? Do you know whose blood this is? Wait. Gay blood. Gay blood. Okay, wait, so... Oh, wait, this was the coat. Yeah, I think I have an idea. Yes, I have an idea whose blood it is. Not from the color it turns, but with a little deduction. That's right, I think it's clear. Iris, you know as well. You first, Runa. Who do you think it belongs to? Right, I believe that this is the blood of... It's Mason. Save's coming. I already know who it is, though. I already know who it is. Thrice-fired Mason? You don't sound very sure of yourself, the way you trailed off there. Well, it was 2 months ago now, that case. And of course, I never met the victim, so I'm struggling to remember his name. He was definitely thrice-fired, though. The victim of the omnibus case. Yes, his name was indeed thrice-fired Mason. But that would mean that this bloodstain was left on the ticket 2 months ago. Yes, I think it was. Gina brought this ticket here to Windibank yesterday. I'm suggesting that the bloodstain was already on it at that time. So it's a smear of blood from the time that Mr. Mason was killed 2 months ago. Something else is coming back to me now. Mr. McGilded was also wearing leather gloves that night. Now I ask you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying over me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. It certainly does look like a leather glove thumbprint, this mark. But we know that Mr. McGilded had no injuries at the time, anywhere on his body, from which we can conclude that any blood on the glove belongs to the victim, Mr. Mason. Mr. Naruhodo, you sound just like Mr. Sholmes. Minus the quirky slip-ups, I hope. Quirky. Yes, I think you're right, Runo. Oh, my blanket fell. Very well, let's make a note of this. And the analysis of the blood. So anything that's purple, that is thrice-fired Masons. So with that in mind, Gina doesn't appear to be here. Dang it! I believe she must be in questioning at the moment. Oh, but wait a minute. What is it, Iris? Well, if you examine the scene here carefully, there's another possibility, isn't there? Ginny could have slipped the key from the jailer when he wasn't looking and escaped. Oh my! Why would she do something like that? It only makes her situation worse. Calm down, Runo. I was only joking, of course. Oh. You had me worried there. I thought it was a great deduction. Yes, it must be your way with words, Iris. You're so wonderfully persuasive. Perhaps you don't fully understand the weight of your words carry. Oh, dear, I'm sorry. I suppose a light-hearted great detective is a contradiction in terms. Well, in the same situation, I'm sure Mr. Sholmes would have just thrown his head back and goughed. I'm not entirely sure that's helpful, Mr. Naruhodo. Well, anyway, it looks like we won't be able to talk to Gina for a while. We should try to make progress with our investigation in the meantime. Yes, come along then, Runo. Come along, Susie. Okay, so... back to... Hope Hurley. That's a music box. Do you have them where you come from, Bruno? Yes, but I've never seen one as large as this in Japan. Oh, well, this would be a treat. Shall we have a listen? What do you think? Isn't it a pretty sound? It's a beautiful sound, yes, but it's a little hard to enjoy when all the policemen in the room are giving you fierce looks. Never mind that. If any of them say anything, I'll tell Grexy to have a word. Harvis Wilson, Superintendent of Scotland Yard. She basically is. I mean, as long as Gregson's there, like... These shelves are where the pawnbrokers put articles that have been forfeited on display for customers to buy. Yes, it's really strange, oh my god. Isn't it? I mean, who would buy this horse statue, for example? Well, sometimes you can find some real treasures among the junk, all the junk, you know. Are you alright, Bruno? Oh, it's just, well, it looks like a collection of useless junk as a whole. But when you pick out individual things, you can't help wishing you owned them. Even that horse statue. That's exactly how the pawnbrokers work. They're very clever. Oh, look, the thinker. I feel like we have to talk to Gregson more. God, I have to show him something. How funny would it be if, like... I'll go talk to Gregson. One of the statues on the shelf was, was the statue of Buzz. What? That's Larry, though. That's Larry. Actually, no, it's Maurice Dunham. We already have like a freaking omnibus literally called Phoenix Wright Omnibus, so like I wouldn't be surprised. Presents. I don't freaking know. Seen this? You. Alright, frick you, Gregson. Just like keep it here, like he just keeps chugging. I think this is the case where like I get really frustrated at Gregson and just like I freaking hate him. Like no. Okay, frick you, man. Oh god, I remember like I was stuck here and I think there was something. I have to. Wait, hold on. Let me look at the cork. No. No. You didn't have anything to say about that. You don't have anything to say about this? Nope. He's drinking so much tea, like he needs to go, he'll need to go to the bathroom after this. This? Have you heard of the Baskervilles? Oh. Okay, so he does have a okay. It's not what I think it is. Your ladyship's latest. Yes, my latest story. It's called The Hound of the Baskervilles. Most fascinating title, your ladyship. Fascinating. And, I don't suppose. Would there be any mention of my humble self in the tale this time? Good question. I can't really remember. I see. Well, why would you, ladyship? I'll just await its publication with eager anticipation. You needn't worry, Inspector. I'm sure if you do appear, you won't be doing anything particularly remarkable. You're looking to be arrested, Sunshine! You wanna go? I didn't mean like that, and even if I did, you wouldn't have been her ladyship's head off, would you? Okay. Nope, frick. No! Tarlock in good hands. Probably nothing here. If I already know what he is, shrimp. But the HR department was fired. No. Wait, what did that say with Iris? This place is so much fun. I'm just itching to dismantle that huge clock. Poor Jane, we have to help her. If you let your concentration slip, you might miss what people say. What do you want me to do, Iris? I'm trying to understand what your joke means, but my brain's fried because I'm gonna have to like look up what I have to do because I remember struggling with this. God, okay. I'm honestly confused. I'm gonna have to look it up. No, frick, give me this. Oh, hey, gave me to the right place. Can I see the evidence list? So we have blood samples, ticket, I'll leave that there while I try to look. Dice fired Mason, examine the back door, then move to the storeroom. Blood, for the love of God. I thought I represented that. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. Nope. He could care less about their Funko Pops for the basement, but really, let's present the blood. I already presented the blood samples. He's not gonna take that as, like, anything. Because he doesn't know what the heck it is. No, but I looked it up and I'm like... It's this! Okay, I thought, like, I could... Oh, yeah! The reason why I wasn't... That's why. Okay. Reason why I didn't present that first, because, like, before, he was like, I don't freaking care. Now you care. You're sure it says with Invincible? says with invisible intent. Invincible intent. Inspector, what do you make of this? What have we here then? Redemption ticket for an article deposited here, is it? Looks like someone ran out of office stationery, wrote the ticket on whatever paper was to hand. Yes, this is the ticket from Gilded's overcoat. The one that little diver turned up with yesterday. Oh, actually no, it's not. Really? Think you know better than me, do ya? No, I didn't mean to, Bruno's right, Grexy. It isn't the same ticket. Of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. I never doubted you, your ladyship. Dear lady! I keep thinking that every time. So what's all this about then, if I might be so bold as to ask? This is a second ticket. A second one? It seems that Mr. McGill did in fact had another article in storage here at Windibank's. Is that right? I think we need to discuss this further with the inspector, Mr. Naruhodo. Oh good, because he's ever so easy to talk to. Just bribe him with Iris's tea and then he'll get talking. And maybe fish and chips. But he has like a surplus, so... This ticket was in one of the pockets of Mr. McGilded's overcoat. You mean to tell me? Yes, there was more than just the music box disc, it seems. I should have insisted on the lads taking it back to the yard and examining it properly. Well, according to the details in this ticket, Mr. McGill deposited another article here with Mr. Windibank. Yes, I can see it written here. A small box, was it? Do you have any idea where it is, Grexy? Any idea at all? It's another article belonging to Mr. McGilded. It could be an important clue. Well, yes, sir. I suppose it could be. Please stop looking at me with those big turquoise eyes, all full of hope and expectation. It's too much pressure. I'll lose me marbles, I will. I'll go barking. I'll go barking. This is no time for dog impressions, Inspector. That's enough sauce from you, sunshine. You're saying a lot of things, Gregson. There is one thing that springs up to mind. According to this ticket, the redemption deadline's already passed, hasn't it? Oh, yes, of course. Articles only held for 2 months. So the small box will no longer be in here then. That's right. It's been forfeited. Which means it could be on the shelves in the front of the shop, where the forfeited items are offered for sale. Yes, the shelves in the front. We must search them at once. You're wasting your time. Oh, there are dozens of little boxes out there. Hundreds even. You can't possibly know which one might have been McGilded's. That information's not written in the ledger. Well, I think we should at least have a look just in case. Of course, your ladyship, of course. Very sensible of you, I'm sure. This is getting old. Bruno's like, God, I just want to do my job. Oh! Oh, God. I nearly jumped out of my skin there. How could Mr. Windibank set such a wicked trap? I doubt he set out to scare anyone. Is that really the time? I think perhaps we should pay Gina another visit soon. Oh? Her trial is tomorrow. We must establish whether or not you will be defending her. I think we should ask her one more time. She may have changed her mind. Don't you remember, Runo? You told us she could rip up the representation paper. God. You told her that you told her she could rip up the representation papers if she didn't want you to be her lawyer. Really? Did I say that? Yes, you did. The deadline for submitting the paperwork is fast approaching. In that case, we had better hurry back to the prison and talk to Gina again. Yeah, so... Yes, this is where all the items have been forfeited by the original owners are offered for sale. That's right, they've all got little price labels on them, but there's so many. I wonder if the small boxes this ticket was for is still on the shelves somewhere. The box that McGilda deposited here just over 2 months ago. Even if it were, finding it promises to be very troublesome indeed. There are so many boxes, it could be any of them. Mr. Shom said that at pawnbrokers is the safest place to store anything, more secure than a bank's vault. So perhaps this small box in McGilda's contains something of very great value. Well, if that's the case, he probably have kept it locked. So then we need to find every box with a lock and break them all open. Oh! That sort of misconduct would get you arrested. I won't let that happen. This takes me back. It's been some time since Sato-san last threw me. Alright, well, guess we can't look around. Yeah, we just gotta get back to Gina. Gina, good. You're back. Don't... Okay, thank God. I love a woman that would actually just yeet me. The police must have finished questioning her then. Oh, how was it, Ginny? Was it awful? Oh, it didn't bother me. Thank you for the papers you signed before. It meant we were able to investigate at Windibank's. Oh, right. Don't you want to know how we got on? We've been ever so busy. What's the point in asking? Won't change what everyone's saying, that I did it. That's not... Gina, we came to ask for your final decision. Eh? What decision? About tomorrow's trial. Will you let me defend you or not? The cat's screaming. I must submit the paperwork now, or if you'd like Mr. Naruhodo to represent you. Right, I see. She really lost her fight all of a sudden. But I know what that feels like. The worry's just so hard to bear. Oh, alright then. Blimey, give it a rest with them eyes, Iris. So come on then, fill us in. Who done it? Unfortunately, we don't know that yet. You don't say. We don't know yet, Gina. But Mr. Naruhodo, all of us, know that you are innocent of this crime. And while we haven't yet managed to work out who the real culprit is, there are a number of interesting facts that we have managed to establish. Oh yeah? Like what? Well, for example, the reason for you being there in the first place. I think I know why you broke into Windibank that night. Looks like I'm going to have to take some evidence that clearly reveals the reason. And thrust it into Gina's face. Or I could present it to her calmly, I suppose. We found this in Mr. Windibank's storeroom. The manuscript of Iris's latest story. Oh, right. Well, that's good then. Curiously, the storeroom at Windibank showed us no sign of being ransacked for items of value or the like. With one exception, the box file that housed this manuscript. It was you, wasn't it, Gina, who broke open the box containing this manuscript last night? You were determined to find out whether or not the Hound of the Baskervilles was really there. That's the real reason you broke into the storeroom last night, isn't it? Why don't you tell us what happened? Please. Alright, yeah, this Baskerville story. It's the latest children's adventure, right? But it ain't been printed yet. So I figured it's gotta be worth a fair few pieces of silver, right? Oh yes, at least 5,000 pounds. What? What? So you intend to sell Iris's manuscript, did you? No, Ginny, how could you? What? Wait, no, hang on. Of course I wasn't gonna sell it. All I wanted to do was find out if the manuscript, or whatever you call it, really was there or not. That's the only reason I went in the place. For Iris's sake. Isn't that right? We knew why you done it from the start, Gina. Of course we did. But I knew you wouldn't do anything mean like that, Ginny. I just knew it. Well, when I saw the manuscript in the storeroom, it reminded me of what you said the night before. Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Bare-faced liars, a lot of them. You just ain't realized it yet. I'm telling you, that manuscript ain't that Windibank's. You'd soon see it if you had to look. If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. I mean, I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere. Somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him. Why did I have to make the street rat so cute? She's just a little guy, She's just a little guy. Oh, Ginny, that was so sweet of you. Alright, alright. I'll tell you why I did it. Just stop looking at me like that, Iris. Frick, it's past 1 AM. Yeah, go to Eep. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, once this investigation's done, it's the trial the next day, so. little. Well, this should be like, oh god, wait, no, it's not, because there's still more. There's still a little bit more, because I think after this, Susato will be leaving for Japan tomorrow. I am not being that Driver Cat song, no 4 AM for you. I'll tell you why I did it. Okay. God, Gina! Gina keeps adding on. If it weren't because of Iris. That's not why I did it. I just wanted to know the truth, that's all. You wanted to know if Mr. Jones was being honest. If he'd really deposited the manuscript at Windibank's. It's like I told you the night before. I never had a father. Iris's lot ain't like mine. She got her dad, only she can't see him. And I reckon that's gotta be harder. That's why she writes the stories. That they're about her dad, really. That's what it sounds like to me anyway. Last night, when I was listening to what you were saying. Stories about Daddy? Oh, Iris. You mean they're not the adventures of a great detective, so much as the adventures of a great detective and his trusty partner? Well, that's how I see it, yeah. You're so thoughtful and so kind, Ginny. Yes, and we never thought any differently, did we? Look, give it a rest, will ya? Oh, like, don't make me do some softy. I ate all this chummy nonsense. Do you hear? I ate it. I don't trust no one, right? That's how I work. Because if you don't trust no one can let you down. There's a chance that will happen and I will get to school late. It's inevitable. Go to freaking sleep. So leave me alone. Go on, Scarper. Bruno's like, no, frick you. Oh, wait. I hadn't noticed till now, but it's unmistakable. Right there on both sleeves of that overcoat. Oh. Sleep is for the weak. Honk shoe, honk shoe. Oh, that's some suspicious red stains there. Some very suspicious red stains. Oh, what? Why are you looking at me like that? I think it might be worth presenting some of our other findings in that area to Gina now. Oh, wait. Do you see this pawnbroker's ticket, Gina? It's the one you took to Windibank's, isn't it? The one for that black overcoat that you're wearing now. Eh? What? That? I don't know. Spray her down with the pink freaking smoke grenade. They all look the same to me, those tickets. Surely not. Well, this one has a very obvious mark on it. That would appear to be blood. Does that ring any bells? I don't know. It all looks the same to me. Blood. And they all sound the same to me. These answers. Suspicious. What? Those stains on the sleeves of your new coat, Gina. They're blood, aren't they? Not that I know whose blood yet. What? Blood, Mr. Naruhodo. You don't appear to have any obvious wounds yourself, though. So could it be blood that spattered from Mr. Windibank when he was shot last night? Let's not beat around the bush here. This trusty friend of mine will get results much faster than anything else. Take it easy, Iris. Don't move, Ginny. I'm going to shoot. Hey, Cloud, go! Oh, God. Oh. Oh, my. What the? Forget the sleeves. The whole coat is covered in blood. Of course. The black color of the fabric is masking the stains. That's why we haven't seen them until now. Ginny, that's not washing out. Oh, that's a lot of blood. And it's all purple! That's the worst thing! That's the worst thing about it. It's so noticeable now. Like, what's that purple stuff on your jacket, Ginny? Did you get paint all over you? And the color, the blood. No! Oh no, it's Grimace shake! No, she drank, oh no, it's Grimace shake. It's the Grimace. God. And the blood has reacted with the chemicals to turn the purple color. Grimace shake shook her down. That's what killed Thrice-Fired Mason. He had freaking Grimace shake. He drank some. That's why his blood turns purple with the chemicals. Which matches one of the samples we've already collected perfectly. Yes, now let's see. Who had the purple blood? Aha! Yes, it was the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, the victim of the murder case 2 months ago. Gina's like absolutely baffled. Grimace is going to court, I guess, and I'm going to bed. Bye. No. Go to Eep. Go the frick to Eep. And I'm going to bed. Gina's probably just like so freaked out though. Like, oh my god, I'm wearing a coat of like has a dead man's blood on it. Oh god. Actually, no. She's wearing a coat that belongs to a dead man now, and has the blood of a dead man on that coat. That's even. God. I knew it. What are you on about? The victim. What do you mean? I'm sorry, they're all like looking at me like this is an intervention, Ryunosuke. It's a rather uncomfortable situation, Mr. Naruto, but I think it makes things quite clear. It means the omnibus case is finally solved. The truth about who really murdered the brickmaker, Mr. Mason, is revealed. Oh, wait, would someone explain what's going on? Stop telling Nap a story! We can see now that the victim's blood is all over Mr. McGilda's overcoat. But in the trial 2 months ago, the defendant said that this in his testimony... Didn't that be voicing him again? Like, actually no, I just forgot, that's what happened. Now I ask you, what good-hearted soul wouldn't rush to help a fella bleeding from his stomach? I wasn't about to start worrying over me gloves now, was I? I reached out to give the man a hand. Yeah! But if you look at this overcoat now, it's clear. These stains couldn't have arisen from McGilda trying to pull the victim to his feet. No, if that was what really happened, the blood wouldn't have splashed all over the front of the coat. The only explanation for this pattern of blood is that it splattered over McGilda's coat when he stabbed the victim in the stomach. I tried to run from the truth for long enough, but there's no escaping it now. The true culprit in that case, Mr. Mason's killer, it was Magnus McGilded. And he's a dead man. He burned in that bus. Mr. Naruto, that horrible case is solved at last. And I helped the man walk free from that trial. I used all that twisted testimony, all that sham evidence to prove his innocence. How could I have let that happen? Runo, did you believe him though? Did you believe Mr. McGilda was innocent? I believed, or rather, I think I was trying to believe. I wanted to, because believing in those you represent in court is a defense lawyer's greatest weapon. I'll like recap what went on and like, cause this is like, cause I think there's still a bit more to this, so. A weapon? It's not like that, not like an actual weapon. A lawyer's weapon. If I see a freaking image of Kazuma, I'm gonna freaking cry. Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend... God dang it. Before we came to Great Britain, a great friend of mine taught me a valuable lesson. You mean Kazuma-sama? God dang it! Listen, Ryunosuke. We lawyers are only human. We can't know for sure what is the truth and what is a lie. Which is why we must resort to our primary weapon. An unwavering belief in our clients. That's all we really have. Unwavering belief. Only when we truly believe what our clients tell us can we fight with everything we have for their cause. In any battle, there can be no victory without faith. So I believe you, unwaveringly. It's freaking music! What's funny, Gina? Sounds like in this Empire of Japan you come from, everyone must be soft. Well, come on. Look at the mess it's got you into, believing in that bog trotter. Yes, I inadvertently helped the murderer walk free. Well, at least you've learned your lesson now, eh? Believing in people's believing in people's never worth it. Someone's always stabs you in the back in the end. As soon as you let down your guard, you've had it. Take a leaf out of my book. Believe no one. Get hurt by no one. Gina, may I ask you something? What? I'd just like to make absolutely sure. What would you like us to do with these representation papers for tomorrow's trial? I'm gonna lose my voice, God. How many times do I have to say it? Rip him off and chuck him away. Are you really sure that's what you want? I bet that's what you want all now. Mr. I'm a believer lawyer over there. Don't forget it was me in that trial 2 months ago. I led everyone up the garden path, didn't I? And you're telling me you can believe in me after that? Not likely. Well, Mr. Naruhodo, a lawyer's primary weapon is an unwavering belief in his clients. Ultimately, it comes down to whether or not I feel I can trust Gina after everything that's happened. I'm gonna trust her because she didn't do it. And totally not because, well, obviously she didn't freaking do it, but, I know who did. Gina, let me say it again. Please allow me to represent you in tomorrow's trial. Are you half-baked? Not at all. You've not once admitted to committing the crime, have you? What's more, I believe that you're telling me the truth. Seriously, Mr. Naruhodo. Didn't you hear all of what I said before? I'm a born liar. Fibs just trip off me tongue. And I'm a diver, don't forget. I pulled the wool over your eyes 2 months ago. You in all sorts of trouble. Why would you ever trust me now? I just don't get it. Gina, I do understand why you choose not to put your trust in others. But I assure you, there is more to this life than you yet realize. What do you mean? The world we live in. It's full of people you would do very well to trust. People who won't ever let you down. It's true that I'm just a student of law, and I'm certainly lacking in courtroom experience. But I can promise you this, whatever happens, and until my very last breath, I am completely on your side. What do you expect me to say to that? It is decided. I will take these papers now and carry out the necessary preparations for tomorrow's trial. It would be a shame to throw them away now after it's been penned with your name so beautifully. Do what you like. You East and Loft are... I don't know what you are. I don't get ya. We are only but human, Gina. Gina's taken herself off to the back of her cell. She never admits it, but I hope she's feeling relieved. That turned out alright in the end, I think. Oh! Whoever's hiding there, show yourself at once! Eavesdropping is the height of cowardice! Mrs. Sato, somebody is there in the shadows. I can sense it. Somebody who wasn't there before. What? Blimey, you're sharp, eh? Oh, Gregson! I suppose you were using one of those mystic Japanese arts. Like the ones of, like there are stealth I've heard so much about. If it was being stealthy, it was you, Inspector. Grexy! Oh, dear me, I'm most terribly sorry, your ladyship. Didn't mean to startle you. How long have you been listening in our conversation? Good grief, listen in. No. I just got word that there were some visitors who were refusing to leave, even though it's after hours. I assure you, your ladyship, I only just arrived this very minute. Not a moment earlier. I highly doubt that. That's all it is. Nothing untoward. Nothing at all. After hours? Is that late already? So then, I'll humbly excuse myself now, your ladyship. Ta-ta, toodaloo, cheerio, all the best, bye and bye. Bye and bye-bye. Bye and bye. Bye and bye and bye. That's a lot of farewells. Not one of them appropriate for her ladyship. Oh, but I want to have a chat. I'm terribly sorry, but time is pressing at the minute. Oh, I see. That's a shame. If I don't get this emergency at the Supreme Court dealt with sharpish, Lord Strongheart will, well... Emergency? Lord Strongheart? Nothing, forget I said anything. Anyway, I'm off. Alright, Grexy, if you have to, but let's chat soon. Delighted, charmed, can't wait, if you please, my pleasure. That's a lot of pleasantries. Not one of them sounded sincere. Frick you, Gregson. This is the case where I hate Gregson, and then, like, one of the other cases in the future is like, okay, he's cool now. Gregsy's so funny. Gregsy's so funny. He said such silly things. It's certainly entertaining to see an inspector of the police fawning to a 10-year-old girl. But anyway, oh. I must attend the court clerk's office now before it closes. Oh, okay, what did it say? But anyway, I wonder what this emergency is at the Supreme Court. Oh. Yes, of course. Thank you, Mrs. Sato. Can I escort to Iris home now, Mr. Naruhodo? I shall meet you there later. And so our investigation came to an end. Sato-san went to file the necessary papers for my defense of Gina the following day, and then it hit me. I could no longer suppress the wretched feeling that had been gnawing away at my insides. Tomorrow, Sato-san will be leaving Britain and making her way back to Japan. I'm gonna cry! Naruhodo-san, it's been a very trying day, hasn't it? I do hope you're not too exhausted. What about you, Susato-san? Today has been even more trying for you, I'm sure. Mr. Sholmes was shot before our eyes. Gina was arrested, and on the back of the news that her father has fallen ill, and that she must return to Japan at once. I hope your father recovers soon. Thank you for your kind words. I wonder why it is that so many thoughts rage in my head like a storm, and yet I seem unable to find the words to express any of them. I know exactly what you mean. Anyway, I have one final task to complete as your judicial assistant. Once that is done, I shall make preparations for my departure tomorrow. One final task. It's just 2 months since we arrived in London, but we managed to establish this office. It was finally feeling as though we were settling in. I would be lying if I said I felt no regrets. I'm so sorry, Susato-san. It's just so sudden. I really don't know what to think. I've had no time to gather my thoughts. I know we've only been here a short time, but in my limited experience of the courtroom, I feel I've learned something. And what would that be? It seems to me there are many facets to people's personalities. Facets. And like a jewel, the light plays off them in complex patterns, illuminating their actions and their motives. But we see only a small number of the total facets. And what is illuminated is only a part of the whole story. What lies in the shadows? What do those facets we cannot see look like? Perhaps there are some parts we'll never lay its eyes upon, for as long as we live. That's so true. Sometimes I feel as though I'm blind to so much, but I keep hoping that one day it will all become clear, that all the facets will be illuminated and finally understand how everything fits together. Naruhodo-san, I suppose what matters is that we keep our eyes open, and keep moving forward, even if the way sometimes seems dark. It's amazing to think it's just been 2 months. You've grown so much. Sorry, I've what? Oh, no, it was nothing. Unimportant. Do you know what time you will leave London in the morning? Yes, I picked up my ticket earlier. I should be leaving here at 4 AM. I see. Well, I'll escort you to the station. Absolutely not. Sorry? I'm sure you realize why I couldn't possibly let you do that. You have a very important day ahead of you tomorrow. Gina's trial. Yes, I know, but every word you utter will have the potential to determine Gina's fate. You must get as much rest as possible, even though, like me, I'm sure you will find it hard to sleep. But please, for me, do try. You mentioned one final task a moment ago. What did you mean? Oh my, I nearly forgot. Please, I want you to have this. What is that? Some huge bundle of documents. It's my notes from the case 2 months ago. The murder that was committed on the omnibus. The McGilded case. It seems to me that this case of Mr. Windibank's murder, of which Gina is accused, is very much tied up with that omnibus case, in ways that are not yet completely apparent. So I took the liberty of consolidating my writings about the case for you. With everything else she's had to think about, Chisato-san still managed to do this, and all neatly laid out for me in her beautiful handwriting. She's the best judicial assistant ever! It was my pleasure. I can only hope that it will bolster your case tomorrow for Gina. Thank you so much, Chisato-san. I will do my best to use it wisely. I'm gonna cry, man. You really are the best judicial assistant in the world. She so is. Well, that's extremely flattering. But I'm sorry to say that I've been a complete failure. Sorry, I didn't quite catch what you said there. Oh, ignore me. I was just mumbling to myself. Well, it's getting rather late. I think you should go to bed now, Naruhodo-san. I must finish packing up my things in my room. Chisato-san, I wish you the very best of luck tomorrow. Good night. Oh, wait, there's something I need to say. Oh! What was that? A secret technique of mine. The Susato shutdown. Shutdown? Please, I implore you. If we have to voice our goodbyes. Oh no, why is it getting blurry now? I won't be able to hold back my tears. Susato-san. He's tearing up! He's tearing up, bro! It truly had been a trying day. On our feet for hours, getting Gina to open up to us, and learning the truth about that nemesis of a case. Physically and mentally, I was exhausted. And yet the idea of sleeping seemed impossible. But I forced myself to close my eyes. And as a cacophony of scenes of our lives here in London played through my mind, eventually, fatigue triumphed, and I fell into a deep sleep. Yes, I quite understand. There is a great weight off my mind. Rest assured, I shall put everything in place, exactly as we have discussed. Thank you so much. It has been an honor and a pleasure to be acquainted with you, Mr. Sholmes. On the contrary, the pleasure has been mine. I bid you farewell, and Godspeed. My dear madam. Man, I'm gonna cry. And this is where I'm going to end the stream. God, I forgot how long this case was. I'm gonna absolutely cry. God, man. Oh, what a good time for the end stream because my Wi-Fi's dying. Great. Okay. Well, thanks to everyone who has been watching, even though it was like really late at night. Thank you. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'll see y'all next time for whenever I do this or another stream. And I shall see y'all next time. I'm gonna cry.